Okay.
Good afternoon, all the children. Welcome back to our class once again.
Good afternoon.
Today we
Good
are going
afternoon,
to
sir.
start with another topic of writing section, that is formal letter. Formal letter is one of the most important means of communication so far as schools, industries, organizations are concerned. Every day, employees have to deal with this type of letter. They have to write application. They have to do their business. They have to apply for the jobs. All these types of letters fall in the category of formal letter. In formal letter, as the name indicates, in formal letter, the language is also formal. The format is also formal. In informal letter, when we write the letter to our relatives, to our friends, to our family members, we can use casual language. We can use slang language also in the letters. But so far as formal letter is concerned, the language has to be uh, taken care of. The language should be used very carefully because you are writing a letter to the higher authority. You cannot be so much comfortable as you are with your relatives, with your friends. You cannot be as comfortable with the higher authorities as them. The formal letter is usually through lower authority to higher authority, or of the same authority to each other. It cannot be like this from higher authority to lower authority. It is always from lower authority to higher authority. A student will write a letter to the principal. A teacher can write a letter to the director. Principal can write the letter to the chairman. Uh, we can write a letter to the editor. So from lower authority to higher authority, and the language is formal. Format is also formal. Now let's see how many types of how many types of formal letter are there. Children, usually we have three types of formal letter in our syllabus. One is the letter to the editor. Second type of letter is the business letter. Third type of letter is job application. Job application we have already done. Let's discuss the other ones. When we talk about formal letter, it is of three types. One is letter to the editor, or it can be letter to the principal. This is first type of letter. This is first type of letter. Letter to the editor or letter to the principal. Second type of letter is business letter. I'll tell you one by one what is the meaning of these types of letters. And the third type is job application. Job application. These are the three types of letters, formal letters, which are there in our syllabus. One letter is already done. Letter to the uh, job application, that is already done. Let's discuss the three letters one by one. Once again, the same problem will be there. Children, this topic will be finished in one lecture only. In the next topic, we'll start with adjectives. There is one interesting topic in your syllabus, transformation of sentences. Under that topic, we have got degree of comparison, how we can change the form of sentences from simple to comparative, then comparative to superlative. That's a very interesting topic. Actually, there were 10 interesting topics last year, but this year, 8 topics have been deleted. Only 2 are left. Otherwise, those topics were also very interesting. Once again, I am facing the same problem. Rubbing the board is taking more time than writing. So first type of letter, children, letter to the editor. It can be a letter to the editor or letter to the principal. You can call it letter to the principal or an application to the principal, one and the same thing. So here, what happens in this type of letter? Letter to the officials. You will write the letter to the officials, editors, principals, leave applications. All these types of letters are included in the first type of category. Then second type of letter is business letters. Business letters. What happens in business letters? In business letters, you write there is a letter of order. You order something. Suppose you are the in charge of the school. You are the principal of the school, and you want to order 50 computers for your new computer lab. So for that, we have a separate order letter. Or you are the head of some company and you are ordering 100 laptops for your country, for your company. So that type of letter is letter of order, where you order something. Then letter of complaint. Letter of complaint is there. Suppose you have ordered 50 laptops, but out of 50, 45 are working nicely, but 5 are not working properly. So then you will write a letter of complaint to the company. Then a letter of consolation is there. Letter of cancellation, sorry. Letter of cancellation, right? Suppose you have given some order, but now you have realized you don't want to order that amount of product. So you will write a letter of complaint to that company. So when you have got some business, when you are transacting some business, that is called business letter. Business letter. Children, in your exam, this type of letter is not usually asked. Usually you have two types of questions in the exams. Either it will be letter to the editor and job application, or application to the principal and job application. Job application is a very common question. Most of the time it is definitely there in the exams. That's why yesterday I told you that you should learn this job application. Learn the sample job application, because it can be used in any question. Only you have to change the heading and you have to change the names of the degrees. Everything else can remain be the same. Third type of letter, job application. Job application. What is there in job application? We write a resume or biodata. So what happens in this question? Applying for job. I hope three types of formal letters are clear to you.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
we have letter to the editor or letter to the principal. Second type of letter, business letter. Third type of letter, job application. Children, there are different topics in writing section. Précis writing is there, that we have done. Then email writing and explaining newspaper headlines. These are also done. Then we have job application, that is also done. I think this is probably the last writing topic which we are doing today. Now let's write the format of formal letter. Format of formal letter. Between letter to the editor and job application, my suggestion to you is that you should go for job application. because the material is already there. You have to just change the headings. Sometimes you may get the same topic which we have done in the class. Then it will be a jackpot for you. You will get full marks in this question.
Yes, sir.
Now, format of formal letter. If you want to do one sample letter, then we can do that also. First of all, children, you will write address of the sender. The person who is writing the letter will write his address on left hand side. In this address, you will write house number, street or lane number, locality, city, pin code. Pin code is optional. If you want to write, it's okay. If you don't want to write, then also it's fine. I don't know, whenever I am teaching, then only my daughter has some work to do. That is the reason I always lock the door. What can be the second point in format of formal letters? Can you guess? Yesterday. It will be the date on which you are writing the letter. Second point. Date on which. Shweta, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Date on which the letter is written. This is the second point. It will be on left hand side. Then third is name or either you write name or you write the designation. Name or designation of the receiver. It will be on left hand side. What will you write in name and designation of the receiver? You will write the address of the receiver. Address of the receiver, including name of the institute, including name of the institute or organization with city. With city. This is the third point. Then fourth point will be subject or heading or title. Subject or heading or title, it will be on left side. Central idea, here the central theme or idea, whatever you want to say, should be clear in one line. Central idea or theme should be indicated precisely. Precisely means briefly. This is the fourth point. Then fifth point is salutation. Salutation, it will be on left side. Salutation will be on left side. Then you will write content or body of the letter. Content or body of the letter. Here 2 to 3 paragraphs will be there. 2 to 3 paragraphs will be there. Main subject matter should be clear. main subject matter should be clear and comprehensive. Detail. This is the sixth point. Let's continue on the top. Children, do you want that I should give you one sample formal letter also? Yesterday I gave you one sample job application. Do you want that I should go with sample formal letter also? Shweta, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I am asking you, do you want that I should go for a sample formal letter?
No, sir.
Will you be able to do it on your own?
Yes, sir. In book there are so many examples, and
Yes, sir.
time is
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
sir.
That's good.
Okay,
It's
sir.
okay then. Then we'll go with only, what do you say,
Format.
format only. Format only. But the thing is, all these things are there in the book also. The problem with the children is they don't even open the book. Now, seventh point. In seventh point, you will write the closing remark. Closing remark will be on left-hand side. Here you will write yours faithfully. Yours faithfully. Yours truly, it's your wish. Yours truly. This is the seventh point. Then in eighth point, you will write the signature. Kushpreet, please take the screenshot of the attendance.
Yes, sir.
How many children
Okay,
are
sir.
present? How many children are present at the moment?
Sir, 65.
Sir, 65.
Okay,
Now
please take the
64, sir.
screenshot. Please take the screenshot.
Okay, sir.
Children,
Done,
the
sir.
eighth point is signature of the sender or the writer. Signatures are always in running hand, that I have already told you. Sometimes the signature is not clear. Then after that, you will write the name of sender or writer. Shweta, when you send me the link of this video, please ask me, please remind me that I have to send the PDF of this topic also.
Okay, sir.
I have already shared the PDF of this topic many days earlier. I will send it again.
Okay.
Name of sender or writer. It is always in capital letters. Left side. Sometimes the name is not clear from the signatures. Then you will write at the end designation of sender or writer. Or identity. If you don't have any designation, suppose you are a resident of Green Park, you are writing a letter to the editor of a newspaper. There you will not write your designation. There you will write your identity. That I am the resident of, like Vikas Puri. Then afterwards, resident of Green Park, Bhursala. That will be the identity.
Okay, sir.
Or identity of sender or writer. That is in capital letters on left hand side. Children, with this we finish the format of formal letter. The format of formal letter. Now we'll discuss one question. Right? I'll give you one question as a homework. you will do that question. Before that, we'll discuss it also. Any formal letters given in your PSCB book? You know, this year so many letters have been deleted also.
Yes, sir.
Please see how many letters are gone this time. They are not gone forever. Just because of the pandemic, this decision has been taken. 30% reduction in the syllabus is there. But when everything is okay, then the same syllabus will be followed. Please see, I have already shared with you the reduced syllabus. In that syllabus, you will see so many deleted letters also. The numbers are given, plus the letters are also given. You should not do those letters for the final exams. If you want to do practice, you can do, but I think the letters which are there in your syllabus, if you do that thing, that is also sufficient.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Meeting will end in 10 minutes.
Okay, okay. We have already finished our topic. We are just discussing one topic which is to be given to you as a homework. The homework is write a letter to the editor of a newspaper complaining about the rash driving done by some mischievous people in your locality. Look at this question. Write a letter to the editor of a newspaper complaining about the rash driving by some mischievous people in your locality. In this letter, the name of the newspaper is not given.
Yes.
The writer who is writing this letter, the name, address, identity of that person is not given. It means you can use any name, any address, and you can name any newspaper also. You can write the letter to the editor of any newspaper. But please keep this thing in mind. The city of the sender should match with the city of the receiver. Suppose you are writing a letter, you have a problem of rash driving in Jalandhar, and you are writing a letter to the editor of a newspaper which is published in Bangalore. The editor of Bangalore will not write a letter in your favor. Only the editor of Jalandhar, the editor who is there in Jalandhar will listen to your problems. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Please have this much common sense. Don't write like this that I am from New York and you are writing a letter to a person in Delhi. This should match, right? Localities should match, right? There can be a difference of 20, 30, 50 kilometers, but not more than that. But it's better you write the same localities. Let's see. Write a letter to the editor of a newspaper. Now, what is the first point? First point, you will write the address. House number 128, lane number 5, Green Park, Jalandhar. This is the address of the sender. Then next point is the date. Today is 26th January 2021. This is second point. Then third point, to the editor. Then what will be the point? The editor, next line, the Tribune, next line, Jalandhar.
Okay,
The
sir.
editor, what is the editor? This is the designation. The Tribune is the name of the organization or the name of the newspaper. Then Jalandhar is name of the city. This is the third point. What is the third point? Address of the
Receiver.
receiver. What's the first? What's the fourth point?
Subject.
Yes, subject. What is the subject? Subject is this is the
Theme.
subject.
Central theme.
The problem of rash driving in our locality. This will be the topic. The problem of rash driving in our locality. What is the next point?
Sir, salutation.
Salutation, respected sir, or dear sir, or simply sir will also do. Then you will write the letter. Then the sixth point will be content or body of the letter. Children, whenever you are writing a letter to the editor, divide the letter in 3 paragraphs. In the first paragraph, introduce the problem. In the second paragraph, give some examples to introduce that problem, right? Or the details related to that problem. In the third paragraph, provide some solution and expect some solution from the editor. Request to do something to the editor. So this is how you have to organize your content of the letter. In the first paragraph, give the introduction of the problem. In the second paragraph, give some examples related to that problem, which are the results of that problem. In the last paragraph, come up with some solution and request something to do to the editor of the newspaper. Ask him to publish this article in the newspaper. Children, never use the word write. Never use the word print. Every time ask the editor to publish. So what will be the introductory paragraph? In the introductory paragraph, you can start like this. Through the column of your respected sir, then through the column of your esteemed newspaper, I would like to draw the attention of the common people and the authorities of the city towards the problem faced by the people of Jalandhar. The problem is rash drivings by some mischievous people in our locality. This problem has become so dangerous and so troublesome for the people that the residents of Jalandhar are finding it very difficult to tackle it and come out of this. This will be your introduction. This will be your introductory paragraph. I hope the introduction is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Paragraph. In the second paragraph, you will tell us the consequences of rash driving. You can give the example of an accident. You can give the example of some other incident which was the outcome of the rash driving. Now, after giving the introductory paragraph, you can start the second paragraph. The rash driving by some people have created so much terror in the city. Day before yesterday only, we saw road rage on the road. There were some people who were trying to overcome each other, but they were not able to do that. In doing so, they had an accident with an old person who died on the spot. This is something unwanted on the part of the youngsters of Jalandhar city. This is one example you can give. Then you can give another example. There was an ambulance going on. There was an ambulance on the hospital day before yesterday. Some people were driving so fast that it led to the road blockage because of the accident. Because of this incident, the ambulance could not reach the hospital on time, and the patient suffered heavy losses because of that. This is another incident, right? Then you can also talk about the rage, about the accidents, about the fights which take place because of rash driving. Sometimes, children, people do it for the sake of entertainment. Sometimes people do it for the sake of show off. Some people do it for the sake of trying to bully others. So many different reasons can be there, but ultimately what happens, the people who are going on the road are suffering. Road is a public property, it is not a private property. Whenever you are walking on a road, you have to be
Miss,
careful, you have to take care of others also.
less than 1 minute is remain.
Okay. Then children, in the last paragraph, you will request the editor to publish this news, this letter in the column of the newspaper, so that the higher authorities can come to know, and something can be done for the general public. Then the closing remark, yours truly, then your name, Rahul Sharma, then signature, designation. What will be the designation? Resident of Green Park, Jalandhar. So this is all about the formal letter. We have discussed the types of formal letter, definition of formal letter, and one sample formal letter. I hope the topic is clear to you. This is the end of the class. That's all from my side. Thank you very much.
Thank